Need to cut this light on. Hey, Bridge, pause your show for a second. So, it's not changing, or it's sort of changing back and forth when I move. But then again, I'm using on the light set, and you say that shows a little bit more.
Oh, the golden one makes your skin more popping. You need to get closer to the light. Dang, you way back here.
Well, because I'm gonna be moving.
Closer to the light. You hella far away from.
Well, how close I need to be?
See, that looks better.
But no,
This is not. It could be that.
I feel more relaxed, slashing back down on my week. Why you laughing? Cause what you mean?
What do I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're making it so complicated.
Well, with the light?
With the lights. It's not that complicated.
According to you, lights is a serious.
Why you saying? And then this light is very harsh.
Yeah.
You know, this is a softer light. This is a softer light. It's more complimentary to what you got going on, what you want.
Yeah. No, because I figure I needed that light at some point. I was just going overhead
not
light.
necessarily, because even if you take this away, because when you start with one light and you slowly build, you see what each light does. So even if you take this away,
Now I look like a camping ground.
no, but look at your face. Look at what it's actually. Worse than me asking about whether I'm fat or not.
I didn't ask you. I just said I'm showing my age.
Me asking about how I'm fat.
36 years. And the boss is now learning how to stream like some of you young folks out there.
You're 85 years old, about to die. So
Technically, I am 85 in internet years.
oh my god.
Since I've been on the internet or around the internet since I was 11.
That doesn't apply to men.
What do you mean it doesn't apply to men?
Men don't go by the same age guidelines.
The fuck? Yes, we do.
They don't.
Internet age guidelines.
Because there's a lot of women that like older men.
Yeah.
It's not the same with women.
Well, there's plenty of there's people out there that like their sugar like the one that are mistaken for someone in their 20s. Or they want some cougars in their life.
No.
What you mean, no?
I mean, no. That is not the case.
How that's not the case?
How's it not the case?
How is not the case?
Well, I don't see them using old bitches in Victoria's Secret ads, because that ain't what sell fucking drawers, not even to bitches, so...
Look, I don't even think Victoria's Secret needs to make ads anymore because apparently they're draw. You like them.
Yeah, they're cute. Those other random bras I got, because I needed the weird colored nude shit that they don't sell in regular stores.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice ass bra. Like, it's actually very effective at being a bra.
Yes.
I feel like functional. Like, I wouldn't go and take like a hard jog in it and then expect my boobs to stay in place.
Sports bra.
Maybe. I don't know. They just look good.
You learned about it not that long ago. The bra makes the girl. Sometimes the bra makes the boob look super, and sometimes it makes them they're fraud boobs.
Stay like that.
Are you in wearing a bra right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What?
It's cold. If I wasn't wearing a bra, you would know. You'd be like,
Well, so not everyone wears a bra all the time.
I'm wearing one all the time. I'm just wearing one right now.
Yeah, I got that part.
What happened to her?
And a sofa couch out of a man's home. My thumb brushed up against the wall and
I'm supposed to pick at it. That's how you get infections.
the boss is not bright.
Well, I guess you're more rugged than me. Yo, calves every week. Yes, every week I've had to put tape on my calves. I'm just glad it's not both of them this week.
And that's an improvement.
I have to do my arm.
The woman. Now I know I'm supposed to be talking about my week breakdown that you see right here on the side.
That's
but
what that is?
Yes. No. Version of it because I did not have YouTube activated when I went online on Monday. Now, yeah, I know. I'm.
You look great though.
You know what? That's
Yeah.
anyone young streaming this late. This is like old hour.
Why?
Kind of fit-ish.
There you go. Be you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I only speak about fitting in and trying to a woman, or I'm not sure because she said she would have born the same age or the same year as me. Yet she looked 10 to 15 years older than me. And that drew me off because I react because I judge her.
Why you judge her? Maybe that's what you're supposed to look like, and you actually do look 10 years younger. I'm just saying.
For those that's out there watching or watching this later, please, the boss begs you. Go on. Be working for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Do something in there.
Yeah.
Yes, and chair ball to sit on. Please, I beg you. Sit there and just melt. Drugs either.
A lot of them do cocaine.
Yes. Yes, please make sure. Because, well, I mean, I don't think cocaine don't make you age quicker. That's all the other hard drugs.
Give you a heart attack.
With the right combination. Rest in peace, what I was saying? Yes, people. The boss is telling you. Try to be stress-free because at the way, I guess, our generation and Gen Z is going, man, we are okay. Too much nookie, and he would just all grayed out. But apparently he was just all grayed out. He still looked like Fred Durst. He was just Fred Durst that was just grayed out. Okay?
Yeah.
He still looked like the same person that did Nookie.
Like a chump. Hey, like a chump. Hey.
Most of his youth hair and turn it from black to gray. And he
I don't know if there's more than one. I know there's one.
Park who
he ain't dead.
Yeah,
Jesus. That's terrible.
Yes. He took care of them. Okay, he probably off himself. Well, whatever.
Take
But-
care of you, but I'm not scared. Oh, turn off your alerts, dog.
I should do that. Poor connection.
Ooh.
Well, that's probably from the job that's coming in. I don't know. But okay. So basically, right over here, as you can see, this is the breakdown from my week. I'm later because we went from talking about lights to talking about all kind of random, not gassing it up. All kind of topics is just we just put all kind of topics out there. But look, basically on Monday, and just doing this again, you can see right there, I had a good ass freaking day. I'm jumped from moving shit to doing grocery shopping between Dolly and Instacart. Economy, most likely they're back. There is okay. There's no money if you all game basket. Okay, you sitting there and just relying on one thing. It's just not gonna work. You will fail. You will get mad. There will be days because I took an order yesterday morning. I had the honor of buying just one bottle of her juice. Because I'm pretty sure and since she ain't working, since this is off day, is in the rocking that bottle all freaking day. Okay?
It ain't her fault that she's out here getting loose. I'm blaming it on the juice. No, go on.
Basically, the customer I dealt with yesterday showed up at the door, no bra. Because she had a white t-shirt, but no bra, I could tell. Happy to see me, talking to her mom, about to go home with her, spend a nice old day with cheap. Because smeared off is cheap ass liquor.
It's not Popo's.
6 hours with a guy doing labor. It's supposed to be an 8-hour labor as me, and I guess my Asian Yoda, because he likes to call himself Yoda.
Oh.
Fuck her how to move.
Why grasshopper?
Like, you know, from the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, or
Miyagi?
Yeah, Miyagi, who we call, you know, Ralph Macchio, you know, grasshopper.
You bigger than him.
Not only am bigger than him,
Grasshopper.
now I am bigger than him. I told him, you know, I had to teach him how to move, and apparently he's the master. Yes. You know, he's farming. While when he's not moving, he's hustling, and when he's not hustling, he's.
I respect that.
Yeah. So, and other times I'm Superman to him. There was one time he called me King Kong.
Oh wow, that's a little racist.
A little.
I was trying to be nice.
Yes. Because of course, on the grind, most of these people that use the platform are no more than Caucasians, and a lot of them are women, and a lot of them are nervous because the dicks they be sucking, they can't lift nothing other than a cheeseburger or the remote Sometimes their cell phone they can lift up. Yes, because whenever when they see John, they get scared. Then they see me, and they feel a little bit more secure. And then they sit there and understand John about Superman is around to help save the day. And that was on Tuesday because that answer was suggesting out there that, hey, we can use a truck to, move your shit to storage. Who lived in a house in Newport Beach had the idea that a 16-foot wide can store shit. And he did not understand how much more. Well, what about these guitars here? Well, yeah, they end up getting a bigger couch. What about this mattress? Yeah. Oh shit! This is before.
Oh my god! Wow.
And beach. When you're in a nice house, all you're gonna do.
You're just gonna keep buying stuff.
Yes.
You might as well start getting rid of the stuff in the storage.
The main problem is he didn't know how much stuff he accumulated. He's old.
Oh.
No, I can't say he's old. He's 54. He's a year younger than John. I mean, a year older than John. He's also bullish on John because, doing what the boss do bad. And John kind of sitting there being like a spectator, I gotta do most of the work because he's trying to enjoy life / he's just trying to make his buck. As long as I get my shit all the time, he will allow me to work, and we both get it. Anyone else, I'm not fucking shit on them. They probably get mad at me. Goes all to yesterday. Yesterday was awful. It was horrible. It was the worst. So, I had to deal with a customer who, pretty sure, she was your typical spoiled little rich girl. Nah, I want you to say typical. Yes, all this stuff happened yesterday. A girl who was my age that looked 15 years older than it should be. The other girl who needed just vodka at 9 o'clock in the morning. And this other girl who just wasn't all up there. She seemed pretty lost. She seemed pretty confusing, okay? She needed to move from LA to Newport Beach, okay? The job started off with me and Juan. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning, she woke me up saying, hey, I'm canceling this job. Then 3 hours later, she was like, hey, I need someone to help me now.
I'm not moving. Wait,
I
I'm
ain't
moving.
So, we had that. Going there, there was another guy there. Hey, this is awesome. Hey, everything's boxed up. Everything looks good. But man, this girl seems like she is coked out or on something right now. Okay? And I'm not judging her based off her valley talks and her type attitude. No, she was on something.
If it was coke, I feel like she would have been a lot more proactive.
She was active by like passing us the tape up the box.
No, she would have been doing shit if she was on coke. She would be like, yes, let's do this. All right. Da! Like, that's not coke. Wrong drug.
My idea of kids on coke, especially in young ones, because you've been doing some like cocaine for a long time. By the time you've been doing something for 10 years, 5 or 10 years, that stuff's not going to really have that much effect on you. You're going to be trying to look at it no more than, well, marijuana these days. It ain't going to really do much. You're not going to have the same effect on you as it did a few years prior, especially you doing it a lot. I think that the only time this girl was actually active is when, hey, the other guy who I'm about to get on got there, and she decided to go walk her dog and never come back.
Well, then she was not on coke then, because coke's the upper.
She was on some shit.
It wasn't coke, because that would have had her doing a lot of shit. She would have been doing things and talking a lot, and yeah, she would have been kind of all over the place.
She was somewhat all over the place. And her demands were outrageous. What is all over the place? When you move between 3 apartments in 2 months, okay? She's on something. I don't think she was on some harder drug. I'm still saying cocaine. Maybe cheap cocaine. And not crack cocaine, but some shit.
Well, I don't know.
Or maybe some pill.
Could be.
I'll see Cardinal, wherever that stuff is.
See, I don't know a whole lot about oxys. I don't know if that makes you move around a lot dirty.
Probably not. But the boss is saying that she definitely was on some and she left.
Maybe it was just weed.
There was no weed smell in the air at all.
You can take weed without the smell. There's edibles, gum.
Well, maybe she probably on some gummy or something, but she was on something.
There's pills too, weed pills.
Yeah. Because I don't do weed, so I don't know all this stuff. She probably was on something like that, but the simple fact that she was getting ripped off. She hired me, she had some other guy, she had the maid.
Oh, maid.
Yes, a maid. Yes, she had a maid. Yeah, I was bitching to Quan saying, hey, she had a maid. She had one guy. Then she got 2 other guys.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. Apparently, one guy was there being... Okay. The one guy that was already there. I don't know where he came from, but he was just there to work. That's fine. That is fair. The maid is just there, too. I'm not for sure what the maid was doing. I mean, she was cleaning, she was trying to assist, but she really couldn't do nothing. She was just there as well.
Right.
Oh.
Getting paid, I guess.
Huh?
Getting paid,
I guess. Then the other 2 guys came with a truck. Remember, folks, the boss is telling you, if you hire a mover, if you find any, in 2020, if you go to Craigslist for any mover, okay, you need to stop now.
Why? Why you can't go to, oh no, it's a gnat.
Well, kill it!
I don't have
Hit it.
my fly swatter. It may not die. That's, oh.
Smack it.
Ugh.
There you go. Now wipe it. Now it's on the floor. And you can't walk away because that means you got to dip low and go under the light. Or move it.
Dip it low, pick it up slow.
But the boss had a 6-hour labor job. All he wanted to do was do the deed and get it out of the way so he can go home to his warehouse of arcades, which I still have not did a stream of arcade games in the last, I guess, week. Man, you yawn.
What?
You yawning here. You tired?
Yeah.
Oh, well, go.
No.
What do you mean no?
I was hanging out with you.
Oh.
Oh. I'm gonna sit down.
When you sit on the couch,
Look at it.
you can make room,
I could.
but you won't.
Yeah.
Man, you almost remind me of that doofus that pimped me yesterday.
There's not much I can say about that, but just gonna sit down here.
I know. the boss is admitting that he got pimped yesterday by the so-called worker that might as well get you in a shot.
Why?
Why not? You can be tired. The boss is I was nervous coming on this stream, to be honest.
Why?
Well, because given how much I've done today in the warehouse, I fought with DDR Extreme all day today. Did not get the stream set up at all. I am disappointed. I am sad. I had to spend money on another piece of equipment to get hopefully to get it running. Okay. DDR Solo not running. Yeah, you what? You were
I
yawning?
had to burp.
Then burp.
I already did.
Well, you can burp out loud. You don't need to do the Britt Baker challenge in the middle of the stream. Just let it out. If you don't know Dr. Britt Baker, she is a wrestler on All Elite Wrestling.
She's great.
Yes, she's also a real doctor. The doctor is in. And doing a broadcast of NXT TakeOver, she watched her boyfriend, Adam Cole, drop down from 15 feet into a table. Her reaction was like this. Because she was shocked. WWE decided to pan the camera on her and sit there and say, hey, it's Britt Baker. It's Adam Cole's girlfriend. She's from AEW. They acknowledged that.
And they normally don't acknowledge that anyone else exists. So it's hilarious.
So they acknowledged her and became a big thing. It was so big that All Elite Wrestling on Dynamite decided to do a parody of it when she saw oh man, I forgot her name just now, powerbomb a ref and then powerbomb a wrestler onto the ref and had her just doing this. So right now,
because I'm sure it was a big impact for her.
yes, they also said, oh, it's Britt Baker, it's Adam Cole's girlfriend. They said that during the broadcast.
That's hilarious.
So whenever you see someone doing this, that is the official Britt Baker's challenge. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now.
No, I know.
Yes. Now, the one thing that the girl that,
Ponytail.
yes, ponytail, because she had one of those yesterday. The fact that she was on some. The one thing she did good was she canceled a job 3 years. These jobs is coming in. Yeah, I should have called the notification off, but I didn't.
What I do on my scrunchie?
Because that's what girls do. They lose their scrunchies all the time or put it in their hand. Man, look at that scrunchie. It's all like...
It's sad.
Yes. But the one thing she did good, when she canceled the job, I got a third of what I would have been getting had she not canceled, which was 48. Then I took the job again because she posted up, it was still 150 for 6 hours. That means that was 200 right off the back. Now, the guy that was there, the so-called coordinator, he made the job and I ain't worked it. He was horrible. You know what he did? You know what he did to make the boss sad?
No.
He sat there and watched me work. And watched the other guy work. And watched the guy they got from U-Haul kind of work. Okay? This guy already had his whole system going on. Okay? Here's some tips about moving. If you find somebody in 2020 off of Craigslist, something's wrong with you. You have issues. You are lazy. And you need to Google mover because as pop up. She was also a little bit off because how you find somebody on Craigslist and then have someone like me from the app. And I don't even know where she got the other dude from, but I'm sure he came from somewhere that's not on the app.
Back page.
The other back page. She found these characters. But the one thing I was still on with the dude from Craigslist, because the dude was like, yeah, I'm on Craigslist. I'm sitting there running back and forth. This guy deliberately sabotaged his job because he's getting paid hourly. He's getting paid more than the boss. I'm only there to follow orders. Apparently, he's coordinating this shit. And I felt like this dude was on something. Not no cocaine. I felt like he was just on weed. Or you know what? He was just on time. On time not to do a goddamn thing the whole entire day. The one thing that was good about him was he knew Spanish. I'm not sure he was Latino. He seemed Caucasian. But he knew Spanish.
He seemed Caucasian.
Yeah, he seemed Caucasian. You know why? Because his work ethic was, I'm going to let these dudes work and I'm just going to just not do anything. I'm going to just chill.
I see.
Things that are a red flag. Him getting a U-Haul, red flag. If you get a mover on Craigslist and they don't have their own truck and they got to go to freaking U-Haul and they were cheap about their truck, they went and got themselves a little 12-footer. Okay? No. You fired him. And then you kick him to the curb. His first mistake was going to U-Haul. You never go to U-Haul for anything. U-Haul is the ghetto place to go when you want a truck, okay? It's also a place where you can pick up minorities who want to help you move. Primarily Mexicans, okay? And they all will say the same line. It is what it is. I'm just getting paid and whatever. This was the guy, this was the assistant from U-Haul, was telling me, it is what it is. Every time I would sit there and bitch and complain, he said, it is what it is. Everything that was going wrong with this move, it is what it is. The guy sitting around just chilling, acting like he don't know what he's doing. Because he's being paid hourly. It is what it is.
Right.
Meanwhile, the girl is gone. But yes, the boss went back and forth. The guy could have parked the truck closer, and he chose not to. Okay? This guy was not doing anything. He made the decision to not park the truck closer, despite the fact he was just sitting around like, I can't do nothing. Oh. The boss wasn't going to call him out. Because, well, do I really need to call out this guy right now? I just need to get this job done. Honestly, I should have just ran off. If I would have ran and left, this girl wouldn't care. But then again, this guy can say whatever the hell he wants to say about me when I'm gone. Okay? Because since she hired this doofus more than once, gonna believe him over freaking, well, me who won't have a voice.
I guess so.
Yes, no, I mean, is this girl gonna believe that anything I'm gonna say? No, she never gonna see me again. She will never hear from me again.
I don't know. She might use the app again and then we'll see her again and that dude. Because apparently she moves quite frequently.
This girl, as a reminder, this girl moved 3 times in 2 months because she had a bug problem. She don't want to acknowledge that the fact that, hey, maybe the bugs are in your furniture. Maybe the bugs are in your clothes.
Maybe she's the bug.
Of course she is the bug. This is why I believe she's on something. Because no one with any kind of common sense. If you moving into nice areas, nice apartments, okay?
You gotta get rid of the other shit.
Yes. Start all over. Start fresh. Burn the clothes. because maybe it ain't maybe it's not the apartments, maybe it's you, because yes, she is the bug.
Oh, it's funny knowledge. It's not hindsight anymore.
Because she did not want to acknowledge the fact that maybe because and I didn't find this out from her. I found this out from the doofus. Because when everything's all said and done, when the job is done, then you can sit there and reveal all your tricks. Now what I did, the reason why I didn't call this.
Excuse me. You said I convert.
Shit. And the reason why the boss did not call this guy out, because the boss, that's what he does. He's an alpha. He calls people out. But the reason why they not call this doofus out, because it's like in boxing, okay? The first round, you don't go all in it. Unless you're a heavyweight champion and you can do that stuff. No. The first round is always a data round. Okay, if you go on salty bets, okay, the person that's upset, if they win the first round, that means the person with the higher odds is just getting data. That's why it's called a data round. DR, data round. And since I wanted data, I sat there and saved face, did not say anything about this doofus, and wanted to know a little bit more about what the fuck is going on, because everything about this guy says, and since I could have left like after 2 or 3 hours because this girl wouldn't care, whatever, I ain't gonna be on that. I could have left. But yes, but he revealed all his tricks, what he's doing. Oh yeah, I'm just exploring. I'm paying this U-Haul dude $18 to $20 an hour. That's his rate. Me and her, we got a fixed rate. So the girl who probably would have saved a whole lot more money getting someone off the app was paying this, I guess, doofus with a good brain for exploitation way more money, maybe 50, maybe 40, 50, maybe 100 an hour, because she got paid for the truck, she got paid for this dude got paid for, it is what it is, Mexican dude from U-Haul that just around because all he's doing is just trying to get paid and just go home. Yes, he lives in Highland Park, and
of course he does.
Yeah, and all he wanted to do is just get paid and go. This dude was all excited too because he knew it was going to be another 8 hours. Oh yeah, man, it's going to take us 8 hours to move this stuff, man. He was getting paid.
I love not having a life.
Well, he's having a life, but he's pimping this customer. Okay, I'm not calling the customer dumb or anything, but it's pretty obvious that this dude's doing what he's doing. I mean,
I'm calling her dumb, even though you called her dumb for the past 45 minutes.
The only reason why I'm calling her, the only reason why I am sitting there saying something about the customer being a little bit off, not because she canceled the job and filed anymore, not because she relisted the job, is because she don't recognize the fact that maybe the bugs that are in these apartments and all that, these nice ass apartments, maybe that like you said, she's a bug and she's bringing the stuff with her.
She's that Mortal Kombat character.
Yes.
That's a bug.
Yes, devious.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember that, but it starts with D. So, but yeah, she fucked up because she murdered Melissa. Spoiler, by tongue kissing her and infecting her with bullets in her system.
Windows.
But after the job was over, the boss was still feeling good. even though he worked a little bit too hard, okay? And he made it back to his home in Hawthorne, where he was able to relax, park his truck, found a parking spot not too far from his home, did not have to battle with the asshole neighbors from around the corner, because in Hawthorne, it's still affordable in L.A. He parked. He got there. He was feeling good. He did not take a nap while he was at a stoplight. He was fine.
Oh, Jesus.
Because that's what the boss do. He sleeps in the car, in traffic, and at times, when there's a whole lot of traffic, he rests his eyes while moving in traffic. Because sometimes, that's how it is.
That sounds terrible and illegal.
Yes, but I've seen worse. But when the boss got to his home, it would have been fine. It would have been dandy. It would have been cool. But had an R. Kelly moment and not exploiting black women or children or young black women that are underage.
Who pissed on or didn't allow somebody to eat?
No, I had this problem because if you ever read Punisher Max, okay, the homeless storyline, Punisher went through some shit, okay, and right at the end of the panel of the homeless storyline, he was trying to get to his door, and he was saying all he has to do is just make it to the door, make it home. He will be all right. He'll make it to his bed. He is a bloody mess. He has the black eye. He been fighting off mofos throughout this whole freaking comic, and all he was hoping that he make it home. He'll be all right. But the problem is he passed out on the grass next to the door as if he was dead, and he lay there for a long ass time. That happened to the boss.
He made it. Technically.
He didn't get through his door. He was still.
He was home.
He was still. He was still exposed, vulnerable to any of the people he been murdering through that comic. They come take his ass out.
Like that. Okay.
This is what happened to the boss.
They're on their own lawn.
This is what happened to the boss because his moment was that he was discussing with his mind. Okay, my mind was saying, "Hey, you can make it to your bed," but my body was like, "No, you can't." In fact, my body was telling me, "You know what?
No.
Pull that seat back." Yeah. my body was saying no.
And her body was saying no to.
Except when she was getting pissed on.
I can't even go to the bathroom. No, that shit's terrible. How is this like R. Kelly? How?
Because that was my moment.
Oh my god. Because he came out and was like, "Nigga, you can't use the bathroom, okay?
Well,
you ain't gonna eat for 10 days."
My mind was pretty much like this, okay?
Telling me no.
Yes, my mind was like, you can make it. My body was like, no, you can't. Lay your black ass back down.
Oh,
Go to sleep.
R. Kelly was your body
Yes.
saying no.
No.
That's terrible.
Because my body was like, nah. So, and my truck is not some big ass truck like people use today. It's a gas guzzling Ford Ranger from 2002. It's not that much room in there. It's pretty small. And I just laid back the seat and just had to do it and just sleep. And sleep, I don't even know how long I slept because I was just saying, I just need to make it to the bed. I just couldn't do it. It was terrible. Okay? And I wonder, is this how people feel when they about to die? like your last moments, it's like, oh, I can make it. I just need to move. and your body's like, dog, this is not going to happen. Okay, it's okay because I'm not going to move.
That sounds awful.
Yes, my buddy Chandler Marshall. He discussed his grandfather's death.
Oh.
Yeah, on his deathbed, his last final words was, "Where's my watch?" And then he went away. He cared more about his gold Rolex during his final moments of his life than the whole, "Hey, I'm dying." Because, us Negroes need to be shining, bling bling, even on our deathbed. God rest his soul. What?
Damn, no wonder Chandler fucked up. Come here, I have something important to tell you. I know you took my watch, nigga.
Disclaimer, Chandler did not take the watch. You can't.
And I behind my watch, boy. Oh, that's awful. Don't hate me, Chandler. Never watch this. No, come on.
Yes. But anyway, I finally made it to the bed. And I was in there for 5 minutes. And I was like, man, I made $200. I want to make some more money. So I hopped on Instacart, did 2 more jobs, which resulted in $50.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was cool. It was a cool night, as you can see. In this layout with this black woman here. And my grand total between Monday and Wednesday came out to $903 in 3 days. Hopping between Dolly and Instacart. There was some of me getting exploited. There was some delivering alcohol to a woman that just needed her vodka, her cheap vodka at 9 in the morning. There was a lot of work. There wasn't too much stress. I didn't have too much headache. I didn't have that many headaches. But it was work. And you know what? Can anyone do it? No. It's something you got. No, you gotta be built for this, or you need to build yourself up. Okay? But look, what would you rather have? Would you rather be homeless? Is it dying?
I feel like I need to plug it in.
Well, let's cut it off then.
No.
Nigga, this stream is almost done, okay? The late show break. It looks like a halo. But look, as I was saying, can anyone do this? No. Okay? But look, I have a lot of responsibilities, okay? This being one of them right here.
I'm a responsibility.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get up.
Yeah, you can't even get up. And if you were going to get up, I was going to push you right back down.
No. Bad leg.
Yes, you're resting it. Okay. The boss got a lot of people that he got to take care of. Okay? He got bills. Especially after spending $2,500 on my mouth. Not getting all my cavities handled. No, just a root canal. Now, can anyone do this? No, it takes time. It takes patience because everyone comes up to me and be like, boss, how do you have so many arcade machines? How do you have a warehouse? And I tell them, I work a lot. Okay? I work too goddamn much. Well, you don't look like it. I know I don't look like it.
How do I make my penis grow?
To answer that question, how to make your penis grow, there are techniques you can use to help you achieve some growth, or take those big dick pills. That's what they're called. That's on the black market.
BDP yoga.
Yes. I've done some of those before.
Is that how you did this?
FYI, that's another information. The boss can be a sex addict at a time, and there was a time period where he thought he had dick dysfunction, penis malfunction. What's it called?
Erectile?
Yeah, I had erectile dysfunction because the stuff wasn't working at the right time, and I just learned, man, maybe I'm just not a man whore. Maybe I like plot. Maybe I'm not gonna get myself in a situation where I sexual assault a woman because I need more details than jump on some female and forcing myself on them.
It's okay, they don't last very long generally.
Yes. So the boss did certain, because there are books online for doing certain techniques to help you grow. It involves lotion. It involves doing some stuff, and I did this for a good period of a few months. Trying to get the mojo back flowing down there, because FYI guys, we all go through it, okay? If a girl can have a depressed vagina, us guys can have a depressed penis.
Oh, that's sad.
Yes, because sometimes it can be depressed. But look, a nice way to turn you guys on is not being in the cubicle all day, okay? Going out there and busting your ass and making it, okay? Can you do this? Yes. It takes time and patience. It's better than living off the street. It's better than being in an apartment with 8 other people in it because you can't afford to live on your own, okay? Unless
Damn, son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
I didn't even get up.
You was trying. Okay.
Next time you gotta plug this in though, so it'll stay bright, because otherwise it gets all low.
Well, I mean,
Not bright.
well, maybe you need to plug it in.
I was going to, but you keep telling me to sit down. So.
Well, you got some work to do.
Do you have a mini?
In my truck. But the lady siren who was struggling to get up, with her face all on the stream.
In the truck, right here.
Yeah, and I found a plug.
No.
Gonna plug on the wall, get low. There you go.
You're welcome.
Okay. But yes. For the people that have been sticking around and just saw my ashy elbow,
Welcome.
no. But basically, I felt like I did pretty damn decent, okay? Not every week is like this, okay? It's not. Not every week is like this, okay?
Like what?
Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta put it there.
Ah!
got is weight. You need a longer plug. Unplug it. Stop. Stop. Just charge it. It's not needed right now. Making me seem abusive.
That's me.
Making you seem abusive?
No.
Then what?
I'm the abuser, obviously. Oh, plot twist. Got your hands go.
Yeah, good.
Stop it. No.
What's rubbing your neck gonna do?
Make it not cold. It worked. Thank you.
But anyway.
No, he's scared.
But people, this is the boss doing the grind breakdown. I done made a good chunk of money this week. And you know what? It's always best to go hard your very first week of the month in the gig economy. Okay? Can you make... Can you make it in the gig economy? You probably can't if you got someone like this around. Because they're going to keep on doing all kind of distracted shit. Or causing destruction around your stream.
I don't know. I feel like I added some sauce.
Yes, and you adding some saltiness to me.
Don't be salty.
You know what? Be cold. People, that's how you give a proper backhand. You don't smack them. You go put your hand in the freezer, and then you go put your hand on their back or in their face. Make them suffer. Okay? Because you don't want to put your hand on a woman like that. You don't want to hit them. Okay? Do you want to die? Maybe you do need to die. But you know what? It's better than freezing to death with your hand. And she talking about my hands are cold. Man. She gonna keep on using that anemic line.
I am anemic.
Look, people. The boss gonna end. He gonna end his little hour little note on. I guess it's gonna end every time I do a stream at night. These late shows with my bitchiness of the day, or my rant of the day. My rant of the day, I guess it's towards another streamer called Sweet Anita. Sweet Anita got Tourette syndrome. I can't even pronounce it right. But she has Tourette. I guess that makes her, I don't know, spaz out and say things.
Who the fuck is this?
No. She's a well-known streamer. I haven't watched her. You haven't watched her. I don't be on Twitch like that. Okay. But she got in trouble because first her Tarek made her say, "Hey, nigger," or a nigga. I get and people was like, "You need to ban her because she's not black." And in my view,
Have you been on live, man? I done heard so many white people say nigga.
I know, but since you got Tarek and since Twitch had these rules. Okay.
I've also heard so many white people talking about how they're gonna shoot people and carry AK-47s and a bunch of random shit. So why the fuck should I give a fuck about this bitch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, she could. and then she had that, and then a few days later, her Tarek made her say, "Oh, let's kill all the Jews."
So she got Rosie O'Donnell Tourette's?
Yeah.
What kind of... It's very specific.
Yes. And her excuse now her excuse was, everyone in their system had, the N-word in their system. They heard it. And it's in everyone's system. Now.
This false blood.
Yes. Now, the boss is telling you people out there that he does not care. Because when you grow up in the internet, everyone says the N-word so casually. The boss don't use it that much. That's why saying the N-word was so much work to him. I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't really affect you. If you're not really saying it, I'm not sure it does affect you. But if you're saying it online or whatever, you say it in my face, I ain't gonna backhand you, but I probably will clown you, or someone else is gonna attack you. Someone's gonna do something, but it really doesn't have no effect, okay? But my thing is the excuse, okay?
It's a poor excuse.
Yeah, it's a poor, yes. Because
Too bad.
yes, yes. Now, the Tourette syndrome, I ain't even saying it right, but Tourette is a serious thing. It's serious, okay? Now.
Why she can't have the type of Tourette's that make you say cock knocker
Yes.
or something funny?
No,
Her Tourette sucks.
Yeah. But
basic bitch ass Tourette.
But the kids like that because she says random things. And she does random outbursts. And I guess that's cool. Alright, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It's her business. Now, what I don't get is the excuse. Okay? Because apparently Twitch banned people for using these lines. And
Right.
And apparently they didn't ban her. They're like, well, we stand next to her. And it's like,
but let my ass wear a belly shirt on Twitch. I'd be like, nigga, get the fuck off of here. Terms of service.
yes.
But this bitch can say kill all the children.
Yes. And not get banned.
That's not in everyone's vocabulary.
Yes.
You can't use that line for that.
Yes. But apparently she did not get banned. And that also goes to show you people.
White privilege. Sorry.
Part Caucasian privilege, but part that she is in the higher up because I guess someone from Twitch was like, we stand with her. And I'm like, man, if you guys gonna have rules, you got to. I'm not saying ban her. No, you don't need to be banned, but you need to do some kind of form of discipline. Sitting there saying that she has Tourette and not doing nothing about it is kind of sending the wrong message to, I guess, other streamers.
I need to see these medical records because we done had at least 5 people pretend that they were paralyzed and then forget to turn off their camera and they was walking around and shit.
Yes.
So I want to
Yes.
see her documentation that says she has to kill all the Jews Tourette's.
Yes.
Dr. Hitler.
Yes. Let the boss remind you people that her apology, where it was, is half-assed. In my view, she don't really need to apologize. The boss says that if you was really sorry, you would have never said it in the first place. But she says she got Tourette and she is uncontrollable or whatever. Okay? I don't know. But, Twitch, you gotta... Hey, that's controversial.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's my Tourette's. From years of depression. Oh, coming out. Oh.
Okay. Since she's also a YouTuber, on YouTube it would have been fine, but since she's popular on Twitch, Twitch, yeah, because on YouTube it's fine.
YouTube is a cesspool.
Yes.
Well.
But since she's popular on Twitch right now, and she's a thing, they allow it. And they try to make a safe platform for other people with Tourette's. I'm not sure other people with Tourette's are saying, hey, kill the Jews. Oh.
I've never heard of this type of Tourette's. I'm genuinely curious. Where's the research?
Yeah, but she got it, and you know what? Everyone just go along with it because she's popular. And you know what? She probably is entertaining to watch. Watching someone with disability and gotta fight it every day and streaming and just have random outbursts. That's
Objection.
Hmm?
Phoenix Wright, objection.
Yeah.
If she was that entertaining, she would have came up with a way better excuse to this. Her excuse is kind of lame. It's very low tier.
In my view, she should have never had any excuse. It's like if you're gonna say don't half measure it, just go with it. Okay. Most of us black people
Just be like, look, I'm fucking racist, like a lot of motherfuckers this country.
She's
and
not.
I got a fetish for saying racist shit.
Look.
Because they told me from a young age I couldn't do anything, and I'm white, and I need to be able to say all the shit. So now I want to say it so bad. I want to make my butthole itch. I want to say it so bad.
She's not racist. Well, she can be wherever she wants because she's on the internet.
Because it's off limits. And
yes.
I want it. And I want it.
Yes. One of the things that people need to remember that
Just the Tourette's eye.
Bridget's on Tourette's.
Oh.
She also has depression.
Today. Forever. Kill Whitey.
You can't be saying kill Whitey unless you're talking about Whitey 4 from Everlast.
I will never kill Whitey for, okay? He is talented. He is deep. He's taught me some things about life. Have I seen the man at the liquor store begging for some change? Yes.
Yes. But let me tell you about excuses. Because the thing is, it's really confusing about how Twitch talk about, hey, because they ban people over, someone saying
nothing.
Yeah, nothing. or sometimes it's not even the person. It's not even the actual streamer that's actually streaming that says something. Mm-hmm. It's someone they're playing with on the other line saying stuff, and they're getting banned.
You have on the wrong shirt.
Yes. or one of the streamers moving their hip on the stream because
that's sexual.
Yeah, that's too much sexual.
Like,
okay.
What?
So this comparison is gonna sound kind of far fetched, and it's gonna be out there. But look, the Menendez brothers.
We taking it way.
Yeah, we're taking it way back because a lot of people just don't understand. The Menendez brothers were these kids that grew up in a wealthy family because their dad pretty much ran Hollywood. Their dad pretty much molested them. And in a way, trained the older brother to molest his little brother. And when they were about to come out and say, hey, you know what, we gonna expose my dad and my mom because you kind of just allowed this shit to happen. When they were about to do that, Dad was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to take you out. And you know what the Menendez brothers did? They took them out before they take them out. Now, apparently, and what I mean by take them out, aka they murdered them in cold blood, shot them.
That sounds like self-defense to me.
Yeah.
Shit.
While it was pretty much self-defense because they did prove in court that, hey, these guys were molested. These guys were, again, sexually assaulted by their own father, and it was pretty messed up. It wasn't enough for the juror to basically send these kids, because they were kids at the time, to prison for the rest of their goddamn lives.
That's some bullshit.
Yes.
They should not be in jail still.
Yes, they're still in jail. They've been in jail since their freaking trial. Okay?
Ridiculous.
Now, apparently, getting molested, everyone's sitting there saying, hey, they're getting molested. Their dad making them take a poop in a freaking bowl and hide it under the bed.
Abuse.
Yes. Apparently, the abuse was not good enough to keep these guys out of prison for the rest of their lives because, well, rules. Okay? America. But apparently, you know, Twitch, hey, if you got some medical condition, okay, and it's okay because I'm not judging you. If you got some condition that make you say all kind of wow shit, I'm not saying ban the person. I'm not saying kick them off Twitch. I'm saying that, hey, you got to do some kind of form of discipline. Because apparently in America, even if you get sexually assaulted and raped by your own father and you kill them in self-defense, it's still not enough to keep you out of prison for the rest of your life. So someone sitting there spatting off all kind of wow, ridiculous shit and saying their medical condition because it's in their system and saying that's excuse, and other people who are following a person saying, yeah, it's their excuse. It's okay. That's fine. We can roll with that. That's some bullshit.
Also,
Okay.
apparently,
Mm-hmm.
this condition flares up after you're popular because it didn't flare up like before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, there's control until you get a certain amount of viewers.
Yeah.
And then just, you know, I mean, because this is obviously how Tourette's works.
Now, now the boss excuse. Now here's the thing: the boss excuse that Miss Sweet Anita could have used. Now, at least with the whole N-word thing. Now, if she was taking in like plenty of black balls every other night, you know what? I will allow it. Yes, every other night. She gotta have breaks.
You gotta have breaks.
You gotta have breaks. If she was taking in black balls every other night, okay, she doesn't have so many Negro balls that she just can't. She just gotta stay in her system.
I mean,
she can't
obviously that's reparation.
Yes. I will allow this. I'll be like, you know what? You guys are tripping. Okay? You see that Negro that she's dealing with? Okay.
You know how many deep throats she done took to the face?
Yes.
She should be able to say nigga every once in a while.
Yes. Okay. I'm pretty sure this dude is telling her, look, it's
Say
it. Say you're gonna take this in your dick. Okay?
That is a big fetish on the internet.
Yes.
This isn't true.
Yes. Now, and it's a possible. Now, I don't know who. And guess what? It could be true that she's dealing with a Negro in the background or something, and the dude's training her to say, "Yeah, take this and hit her in dick." Okay.
Maybe, or maybe she just, like Jay-Z. She just, wanted to say it. You make it sound so good.
Now, the Jews, I don't know. It's a possibility she just had one bad dude, and apparently he was Jewish, and now she gotta be like, kill them all.
If next week she started talking about tacos and borders and shit, I don't know if we could keep blaming this on the Tourette's, though. I'm a little skeptical of this whole situation.
Yeah, she was talking about borders. No, she's not even. I believe she's not in America, so it doesn't affect her.
Whatever version of tacos and borders, wherever the fuck this bitch is at.
Yes.
She started talking about that. She's like, it's too many of these situations.
Yes.
Maybe kill all the Jews is her tacos and borders. That sounds delicious right now. Borderless tacos.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
No, it's just a free taco. It's free to
Yes.
fit into your mouth.
Yes.
Free flavor. Boundless.
Kill
You don't kill all the tacos. Kill them.
Kill them all.
Oh my god. What? Where is she from? She's not from Auschwitz, is she?
Oh, no.
That would be
No. I mean, FYI, the boss don't follow all these streamers. He read up about them because they're pretty entertaining. Because I guess they're considered, let's see, E-listers.
Oh, there's another letter.
Well, I use E because, well, no, I don't call them D-listers. I call them E-listers. E-listers stands for, electronic celebrity, because
I thought it was just after D.
no, because they are D-listers. Okay.
Who's the F-listers?
Anybody that came from the Bad Girls Club. Okay. Anyone that came from the Bad Girls Club or any of those trashy reality shows, they're in the Fs. They're bottom tier.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian is like the most famous F-lister.
Yes. Now, but I consider these guys E-listers. These are electronic listers. They are not known in the outside world. They are known within the world. So are like a bunch of musical popular artists off Spotify. While the average person, maybe in their 30s, might not have heard of all these artists. The young folks who have none of the time on their hand and don't have no responsibilities, who are on the internet probably 5 to 6 hours a day, daily. They hear about this stuff. They know about them. So it's their own little universe. Because while like you did not know, because I never watch any of their broadcasts. However, I read up about a lot of stuff. Because you know what? Sometimes it's better to read up on streamers and not watch them.
Because it sounds like garbage. It sounds like hot garbage.
And hot garbage, because you know what? While some of us adults might not care, the young boys like that.
Yeah, the young boys like to fart on each other too. It might not be a good, measuring stick for
Yes.
things of quality.
Yes. But yes, it's always nice to read up on E-listers and their doings and all that. I don't read up on it every day because a lot of people be tripping because how the...
It smells so dang good.
Yeah, my neighbor's probably doing some kush outside. And that's cool. That's dope.
That is dope.
Yeah, that's dope. But not as dope as apparently saying kill all the Jews.
Oh, I didn't know that was cool.
No, because it started with PewDiePie or whatever. It started with him, telling everybody, you know what, we need to take out the Jews as a joke.
Where's the punchline? These people. It's like, here's a joke, but there's no... You've got to tell a story.
No, okay.
You don't just...
The punchline is the taboo of saying these words that you're not supposed to say.
That's not funny.
No, but it's funny to some
people who are idiots.
No, it's okay. What's not entertaining to us and funny to us is probably funny and entertaining to other folks.
To someone who has no brain.
Well, if you're on the internet 5 or 6 hours a day, you might not have.
Like, okay, this is really offensive, so I need a really good setup to lead into this. You don't just say, my uncle touches me every night. That's pretty heavy. You gotta kind of...
Hey.
ease into there, like our friends very fun uncle and his amazing watch on his deathbed. You know, you just don't.
Grandfather.
Well,
Okay, because I said because if you joined me earlier, I was talking about my buddy.
Rewind it. You can't rewind it.
I was mentioning about my buddy Chandler Marshall.
Damn, they gonna be all on his government shit.
No, like basically his father said on his deathbed, "Where's my watch?" Because apparently he thought the nurse took his Rolex, his gold Rolex. Because if you're gonna be on your deathbed, you need to be blinged out because that's what us black folks do. We need to be shining all the way to the end.
There's a story here. You told a story. It wasn't just like.
Well, I'm sure PewDiePie had a story or a plot behind his.
I don't think so.
Behind paying some people. He ain't say it. He paid he found some guys off an app, that's the story, and paid them $5 to hold a sign that says, "Kill the Jews."
That's even more lame.
Yeah.
Man. And I thought just having that name was a foreshadowing of how lame this person. Wow. That's terrible.
It's life.
Was the sign good? Sign like drawn sign? Get some glitter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And ever since then, people are reminded that PewDiePie is
Terrible.
not terrible, but he has his so-called racist moment, and he's trying to wash it away. Yeah, so-called.
I mean, I would have more respect if you just
yes.
You know.
And that's another.
This is who I am.
And that's a whole main point of the rant. Don't measure your shit.
Just be yourself,
admit it.
Man.
Not be yourself. Just admit it. Don't
be yourself.
No, just admit it. Just
someone else.
Well, they technically are someone else since they're E-listers. You can be anything you want to be online.
Why not want to be yourself?
Yes.
Be the hot garbage.
Hot garbage makes for good entertainment.
Yeah. Sometimes.
But
Sometimes, yeah.
that is the boss's rant for Thursday, January.
Damn, to the future. Oh, shit, it's a cold July.
January 9th.
Is it the
I don't know. Check the phone. Where your phone at?
I don't know. Maybe it's in July. God, that's a setup. Don't be mad because you ain't got these juggles. No, don't you dare. You know you're taking it too far.
That's against the TOS.
That's against the TOS.
Now, if this was only on YouTube, I'm allowed to do this. Now,
I'm not allowed on YouTube.
You're on YouTube now?
Oh shit, you're about to get banned. I'm real good at getting people banned for doing nothing. You're welcome.
But the boss gonna sit there and say, look, no one don't care about people going off the hinge and saying things.
Somebody cares.
No, yes, other Caucasians.
Well, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Because it seemed like other Caucasians care about when people say things that's off the rail. Because I guess other black people say you're not supposed to say that. Okay.
Oh, there's black people that care. Cause
well, I mean, they care.
They spend all day going, and don't do this.
Yeah, okay.
The problem.
Here's the thing. The black people care, but they really don't because people going to do.
Because if they did care, they would be doing something other than making dumbass rants over the internet about what people should be doing.
Yes, and with the E-listers, I mean, Because I'm pretty sure in the next few years there are gonna be more E-listers making more headway. They won't be just articles on Dexter or Dextro. I can't pronounce the
I
website.
don't even know what the hell that is.
Well, it's basically the TMZ for basically streamers, where you can find news articles and all that stuff. But hey, it's time for me to end this long stream. This stream is only supposed to be 30 minutes. I'm supposed to be talking about the grind breakdown. But I got your black ass in here yawning.
No. No. No, no, no.
Is that your Tourette's kicking in?
Nah, it's just me being black.
There's a possibility.
Be yourself! Tourette's. From Dr. Hitler. Officially diagnosed.
Trying to hide yourself or hide your bra I was showing?
Save the Jews. Save them
Yeah,
all.
save the Jews.
Save
Yeah.
them all.
See, that's another thing. How come the Tourette's couldn't say something like, "Heal all the Jews"?
Merry Christmas. Eat pork, vegans. No! It's just it's such a specific Tourette.
Say yes to cream pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to end on that note. Hey, whoever passed by or joined, or join me, because I'm pretty sure someone joined me on my rant was like, yeah, because she said that, and probably one, man, what does this black man think, or these two black people think about her direct saying this type of stuff?
They must be really offended. I don't
No.
give a fuck about this no ass having bitch. I bet she don't got no ass. Why do I care? I don't care.
Well, if you're sitting in a chair all day, or half a day, you might have some kind of cushion. Well, but the advice is, well, if you got some medical condition,
Medical addiction.
yes, and that makes you say things, you know what? Cool, play it off, take it and run, because apparently, you get support and love.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my medical condition and sit. Sit with it. Sit with it. Get comfortable. Recline.
Yes, and some dude would say, show your boobs.
Bobs.
Or
Please.
show your bobs.
Please. Feet? Feet? 1 foot. Bobs and feet. What about vagine? Deep internet conversation.
Good night, folks. I've been streaming for 2
I
hours.
don't know